Crimea, the authorities said 35,000 people took part in a May the 1st parade in Simferopol. Instead of the red flags of Soviet times, they waved the Russian tricolour as they filed past a statue of Lenin in the city centre. Crimea is part of Ukraine, but was illegally annexed by Russia in 2014. In the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv, the Communist Party held their traditional May the 1st rally. The gathering was not given official permission and came weeks after Parliament voted to ban the display of communist and Nazi symbols. Many symbols of communism, such as statues of Lenin, have been demolished in recent months. In Almaty, hundreds of people came to pay their last respects to Batyrkhan Shukenov, a Kazakh singer who is hugely popular across Central Asia and Russia. Shukenov shot to fame during the late 1980s perestroika period in the Soviet Union. He was just 52 years old when he died of a heart attack this week in Moscow, where he was based. The main mosque in the Pakistani capital, thousands gathered for a major religious announcement. The visiting Grand Imam of the Kaaba in Mecca, Sheikh Khalid Al-Hamdi, announced the introduction of uniform prayer times in Islamabad. Pakistan's Religious Affairs Ministry says the idea is to create harmony, ending the current practice under which different sects and mosques all pray at different times. In Georgia, there's been shock at the results of the latest census, which shows the population has shrunk by nearly 15% compared to the last head count 12 years earlier. The census, carried out in November 2014, shows 3.7 million people living in Georgia, which has seen large-scale emigration, mainly for economic reasons. In Tajikistan, business was brisk as usual at stalls selling fruit, vegetables and other food at Dushanbe's main central market, the Shah Mansur Bazaar. But other stalls stood empty, owing to a ban on sales of clothes, fabrics and other items, which has led to consumer protests. The change is part of a plan to reorganise the Tajik capital, but also marks a return to the practice of Soviet times, when the market was known as the Green Bazaar. And that's the video roundup from Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty.